Um, Individuals wasn't here. I had the pleasure of going to a wedding this weekend. Um, my army buddy, got married and uh, had a very, very beautiful but simple wedding. For individuals that follow me on Instagram, I posted some of those pictures and did a couple of videos while I was at this wedding. Met a very beautiful woman named Erica while at this wedding. I wanted to marry her right there on the spot, but she said no. I asked her, she said no. Um, no, I'm just kidding. But let me tell you something about when you go to a wedding. When you go to a wedding will give you a you will mess around and you will mess around and have you'll catch the wedding bug when you go to a wedding. You'll catch a wedding bug. You go to a wedding and you'll catch a wedding bug. You will. You will go to a wedding and you'll be like, oh, sweat, I want to get married. Some people saying, I seen some single women there, to catch the thing. They were like, no, I don't want that. And that's just where we're at nowadays. And, I learned a lot as to the reason as to why I'm single. Like I said earlier, hour number one, there's a protocol that we all have. Um, I'm on a family protocol. I don't have no family. Um, if I was to try and change and be a player or anything like that, it'd take me out of my element. I don't do player well. I have multiple businesses. I do those well. Um, I merged my life into my business because I do business well. Um, so the term "get in where you fit in," I fit in business well. I would love to find a woman that will be my journeyman and like my both of my friends that are now married, their wives assist them with their business. My friend that just got married and unfortunately lost his first wife and was a big part of the business. That's what I believe. I believe that it's unfortunate. In today's times, too much of us pay more attention to social media than we do domestically. All right. If I can give you an example of what I mean when I say that, um, a lot of people have dogs, have a dog, and what a lot of people don't realize is your dog is one way in the house and is totally different when they're inside. One of the greatest accomplishments of the 20th century was the fact that we domesticated dogs. But there's something that happens to your dog when you take your dog outside. Your dog switches from home to wild. This is why a lot of people, when their dog do things out of the blue, they say, "Oh, mom, I don't, my dog never did that before." Basically, what they're saying is, my dog is not capable of this. Oh, but on the contrary, your dog is a dog. The old term, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. All right. So the beautiful thing about what I do is I can do my work on the road. So I had count them, three consultations while I was in Cleveland. I had three. Single dude, married dude, single dude. And what I got to experience, what I got to see was an individual that was I got to see an individual that listen to, excuse me, an individual that was um, putting the smackdown on this thing. First of all, I'm gonna break it down like this. You guys that just pay child support, man, you got to knock it off. You got to stop. Please don't think you're gonna pay me just for me to you got me on the phone, and I'm gonna be like, we ain't doing this, these bitches ain't nothing, man, man, you won't believe this. What? My woman only got 1 foot. Yeah, man, I call her hop along. Yeah, when I get mad at her, I be like, "Bitch, hop your ass on over here and make me something to eat. You hopping asshole. You hopping asshole. Stop, stop, stop trying to now kick dirt on a woman, and now the woman is the worst thing in the world. Now the woman is all these things. I'm not co-signing that. I never have. I never will. Because all you doing is trying to butter up my butthole, and we don't play that. We don't think you're gonna now get loosen me up to the, we're gonna start kicking dirt on women. And now, hey Chris, hey man, you think I could take her car too? Yeah, well, all you got to do is stop. A lot of you individuals, you knew that woman only had 1 foot. You knew she was hopping us along when y'all got together. You knew that, but you said, I don't care about that 1 foot. I want the booty. Now y'all ain't together no more. Now it's a problem with a foot. Y'all know that woman got stiff knee. You know, when you got stiff knee, you can't sit down regular. You got to be like, your knee, your leg is just, you got leg kick out, your leg kicking out. You know this. But now all of a sudden, when you break up, yeah, man, all right, man, it was hard getting her in the doggy style. She got stiff leg. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on. Then all of a sudden, y'all break up. Now there's an issue. So let's break it down like this. I said this in hour number one. You hook up with this chick, you give her your Section 8 sauce. She takes your Section 8 sauce. 9 months later, y'all have a baby. At this time, the hype wore off. Then now the substance have to kick in. But you met this chick on just a booty kick. Yeah, you met her just on a booty kick. So there was never any substance. It was all just hype. You said, hey, look, man, damn, I don't like this chick no more. Why you don't like this chick no more? Every time we watch the movie, she just passed gas. Yeah, she's just a rip one right there when we watching the movie. Man, and she just, her farts clear out a goddamn Coliseum. And you don't like that no more. So now all of a sudden, she senses the fact that you getting tired of her. So she got to one up you. Yeah, she gonna one up you. She gonna take you down for child support. That's the one up. 3 weeks later, you get a letter in the mail to come down for child support. In that letter, it says, bring this, bring that in bold black letters. If you don't, a warrant may be issued out for your arrest. You get a serious K to the bit. You biting nails. You got the shakes. You like, oh, sweat. They're about to stick a pole in my hole. So you say to yourself, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to do everything they say. And you leave court with a $500 payment. You didn't put anything down, but you left with a $500 a month payment. I need y'all to follow me. This is nerd at its best. I need y'all to follow me. So you're paying this payment. Okay. No down payment. You left court. You drove your Prius down to court. Court session was over with. You got in your Prius. You drove back home. No down payment. Nothing. You starting. They hit you with starting. You might even leave with arrears. What's going on, life coach? I see you. Let us now take this. Um, Let us now take this perspective to a married man. Let us now take this perspective to a married man. Man gets married. He loves the woman. She loves him. Perspective. Remember, y'all, I'm the guy that tells y'all the number one reason as to why people get divorced, it's got nothing to do with money and everything to do with agendas change. That's right, agendas change. Even if there's a money issue, I'm sure two people that knew their marriage had money issues sat down and said, we need to do this. I know, because we need to stop. I know we need to. And they just talked so much till they met together. All right. But this is what happens. Then when they get up off the table, somebody says, well, you know what? I ain't doing that. I'll just. Y'all know y'all supposed to be saving money together, but somebody just say, I'll just. She may say, I'll just go get this hair. He may say, I'll just go and get these rims. I'll just. I'll just wasn't part of the perspective when you and your wife sat down. But your agenda changed because you get tired of pulling up to a light with your Prius. Now, I got a Prius. You get tired of pulling up at the light in your Prius and you want your Prius to look jiggy. I got other cars for that, but you ain't got no. You're not like that. Your Prius is your only car. Mine is just my everyday car. So that's how it is with you. So you're trying to spice it up. You come home, you get the windows tinted, and you put rims on the car. You park the car in the back. All right. So when your wife comes home, she don't see the Prius with the rims and now the tinted windows. Then when she finally sees your car that day, she just happens to want to put the car around back or coming through the back door, only to see the Prius with the rims on it and the tinted windows and say, "What the?" And you like, but. I thought we wasn't going to, and I thought we was. Agendas change. Animosity sets in. Marriage goes south. You think the money is the issue. Before that man spent the money, he had to have a different agenda. All right, I need y'all to follow me. All right, so now you got these individuals. I lost my Facebook feed. Facebook always do that to me. I'll be just talking and then it'll say, watching over on this computer here, the screen here that says you lost your Facebook feed. Video interrupted. So we're not going to pull these individuals. That's just what it is. Facebook does that on. So let's talk about that married man. Married man been married 11 years. He been married 11 years. Before y'all went to get the divorce, his wife crashed her car. She don't have a car. She gets tired of your stuff. Sometime later, she get tired of your stuff. She takes the kids and leave. You get a letter to come to court. You get in your Prius, you drive down to court with your rims in your tent. You park your car. You go up to the courthouse. You go inside the thing. You make the thing beep. They tell you, put your hands out, spin around. Spin around. Oh, it's just my belt. Take it off, put it through the thing. No beep. You good. You go to the elevator. You press the button. You get an elevator. You go up. You go into the corridor, the hallway. You see your wife brought the kids. All of a sudden, they call you into the courtroom. The woman that left the house boldly, she ain't that woman in court. She's crying. She's a saleswoman. She's selling them on the fact she really needs help. And she'll get it. She's going to tell, now, when she left you, she said, I'm going to my mother's. But that ain't what she's selling to the courts. She's selling to the courts, I stayed in a hotel room. They like, with the kids, who stays in the home? He does. You got 3 days to get out the home. How did you get here? I took an Uber here. I took an Uber, and they charged me more because little Ray Ray got a big ass head. Sir, how did you get here? He drive a Prius with rims and tinted windows. Give the keys to the Prius to her. So now you got a down payment of the house and your car. In the 3 days that you gotta get out of the house, you're gonna pay the hotel room for those 3 days. And then you paying alimony and child support. And then on the back end, she's getting your retirement. But you guys are just paying child support and you run around here being scared. Yeah, I gotta forgive me. This is a bit confused. I'm confused by this My numbers, when I crunch my numbers, I'm a bit confused. I'm just not understanding why would somebody call me up as the one out of the two single guys, why they would call me up under the context of this, it got me paying all this money. So I'm gonna do it again. Your child support payment is $500 because you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not saying $500 a week, divide that by 4, comes to $125 a week. Hold on, Slick. There are 7 days in a week. That comes to $17.85 every 24 hours. Did I say every 24 hours? So we actually got to divide that day into 24. That's 1785 by 24, excuse me. So according to my trusty calculator, if you pay $500 a month in child support, you pay 74 cents an hour in child support. So what exactly is it that you're scared of? You're just paying child support. There was no down payment. There's nothing on the back end. What exactly are you scared of?